accessories because they violate Auntie's branding guidelines.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Neat. Ooh, I got point. Point. Yeah, I feel like that's a good one. It's gotta be.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
So space. Whoa.
Ought to keep moving, Commander. Ought to keep moving, Commander.
It's too bad I can't get that gun right now. And then I'll forget to get
Agent,
that gun
over
later.
here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety?
Seer Wiley orchestrated the entire takeover.
What? No, but that can't possibly be true. Landon would never align himself against the Order? Against a friend? You must be mistaken. Or maybe his calculations led him astray. Yes, that must be what happened. Indeed, just a small error. Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses?
Yes. Thankfully, he was amenable to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
In what way?
Allow me to reframe my inquiry. Did he show remorse for his actions? Any regret for betraying those who fitted him inside the narrow circumference of their trust?
Ah, you want to know if he felt bad about stabbing you in the back. And no.
I'm saddened to hear that, though not altogether surprised given the circumstances. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position, how ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance, well, myself especially.
You're the head of this monastery. Act like it instead of relying on your subordinates.
Yes, that little habit's what got you into this mess. Show some gumption. You're the senior highest-ranking scientician here. Stand in front. Command.
Quite right. No time for wallowing. From this point forward, I will lead by example. Or try to. I suppose there really is no other alternative. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory. The Oracle. It was Landon's design. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Let's go. Give me the stick. And the carrot.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then implement your bravery.
At least it was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
Jesus.
Beg your pardon, precise bishop, but I believe this question is a little more specific. What is here?
Where the hell am I going?
I feel we should talk.
Oh, yeah?
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
Should we consider going in with a plan this time? Or is it going to be another improvised free-for-all? Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
The lives of millions are in our hands. We must stop the fiendish DeVries.
Exactly. It ain't just about the delegates. It's the civvies who always pay the greatest price.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
With our team, we can handle anything.
Confirmed. Per the Earth Directorate Manual, a team formed of multiple agents is vital to success, especially during missions where agent attrition is likely to occur.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
Of course.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to DeVries.
Don't gargle the reef.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our
do
hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow councilors share those grievances.
No way through that fence except in pieces. Let's find another way around.
Will allow us to contend with the rifts, the true threat.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
Tell me what DeVries' plan is.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries's plans out of him.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
Seer Wiley said just as much, but when I showed the error in his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
I just want to handle this diplomatically.
I was warned you might try to lure me in with niceties, with professionalism, before going for the proverbial throat. I won't have it. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as I did with the monastery hostages. If you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
I'm a member of the Earth Directorate. My word is practically law.
Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Which suddenly seems all I can focus on. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Gave up that intel rather easily, didn't they? Let's have a look. Gonna need a way to power this thing.
Shall we say? This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his death, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
It's over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
I'll fail.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
Every moment we linger in this shell of a place, we're giving DeVries that much more time to enact her plans. I'd rather we move on. Look, another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. Would let me to you, Commander. But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here? For all of the Protectorate's ills, they sure know how to build things that last. Not a compliment, just an observation.
supposed to get around this. I sure am confused. Oh, I'm supposed to get over there. This shield in the way. That's what I was trying to do. I don't understand how to turn the power off to this shit. Man, I sure am confused. Well, I don't really understand how to play more of the game. This is cool. I'm just running around in circles.
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth. He and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, but... landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping red horse.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated.
I'll figure it out.
Guide him is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged.
Yep. Commandeer does.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Went the wrong way.
Rectification required. Status susceptible to danger.
Looking a few points low, Commander.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Status susceptible to danger.
Wowee.
Appreciate a little help, Commander. Holding in on source.
too many dudes out there.
Mental calculations I made since our last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming. To an esteemed man such as yourself.
Susceptible to danger.
Damn it.
By duplicitous actors.
There's too many dudes out here. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this mission yet.
Competence lacks peer review.
Outsider in need of guidance.
Continues. Closing on a perceived variable reacquiring target.
Investigation concluded. Search parameters time limit exceeded.
Uncertainty. Investigating
I obviously needed to invest in lockpick more. Because I can't progress without greater tranquility, maintenance, access, or lockpick 5.
investigating
Should have known
disturbance.
better. I invested way too much into speech, and now I can't
Activity.
get further in the game.
Attributing it to incidental environmental factors.
There's too many dudes.
Looks like a fight.
Bury another agent. Danger.
Piece of shit.
Back in business. Grass tingling. All charged up. Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. Happy to help.
Cover position deemed inadequate.
That's what I needed. Alright.
Releasing explosive. Maintaining countermeasures.
The hell is going on over here? Tactical time dilation gadget. Do I have one of those? I change my gadget? Swap gadgets with Y. Okay. Cool.
Once more to Golden Reach. Our troops still demand answers for the unprovoked attack on Outpost Opportunity. What will you do to resolve this?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack. A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed and she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I guess after hearing about your monastery. Even though the
Let's go. Actually had the fuse that time.
Analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes, but things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the
Protectorate
destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed. According... Neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion?
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station. But I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it.
Okay.
This sector's long-departed personnel seem to make good use of these.
The black hat. Yeah, we need that. Neat. Always broken this game.
That's a lot of supplies. Something tells me we ain't alone here.
Okay. Right.
Look alive, Commander.
You'll go no further, infidel. This next shot won't miss.
My aftermarket parts are fried.
Firing. Strike true. Another one's out. Walk. Die.
Back in business.
Don't move.
Good shit. How are you alive, bro?
Commander, watch your back!
To the rescue. Sight unseen. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly.
I really wish I had some more heals. That's how this game always is, though.
Armed and ready.
I can hear you scampering around like a little surprise.
Do I have the thing? Ah, I don't have the thing. Okay.
Don't move.
Wonder where the thing
I'd do it for you.
is.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
I can hear you scampering around like a little surprise. What are you doing down there?
I don't know where this other fuse is, yeah? Whoa. guys are always dead.
Straight true. Don't move.
Fully lost.
Straight true.
Shit.
Knew you had my back.
Back in. Prescription fill.
Oh, there's a few.
Back in business. Die. Ready, raring to go.
0114.
Catch me up, then we'll talk. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
There we go.
Let me handle this. There's the elevator. Getting close now.
Yeah. Everybody can eat shit from the plasma pistol. It is the best gun. And I will continue using it until the game gives me a reason to stop using it. Fucking snipers, man. Assholes. Right. But then.
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride.
Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight pales in comparison to action. We acquired Fairfield from the Protectorate, you recall? This was a decisive victory over a strategic location which promises high returns.
So you think your people should rule?
Like sitting terrorists. We can't let DeVries make her move.
Even take the Vox relay yourself. Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadia. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's
What the fuck was that?
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting.
Come on.
If anyone
damn you.
to most such discussions, it is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
DeVries.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Abara, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Homie could definitely do Phantom of the Opera. Also, don't talk to him like that. We're both here for one reason. To stop you.
Oh, and once you stop me, will you stop speaking for him too? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
Not so fast. I'm here to stop you and restore justice.
Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane, don't even try.
Zane's a hack. They'll be making cereals in my honor when this is over.
Such ambition. But that requires anyone to know that you were here. Or to remember you at all.
All you'll be remembered for is sending your team to the slaughter. Assassinating innocent folks for your own gain. Some legacy you're leaving behind.
I don't give a damn for my legacy. I simply wish for you to stop interfering in my work. You haven't any idea what's at play here. It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the protectorate before them, Auntie's choice must never have access to that technology.
So what was Horizon Point? A test run?
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
Would have been easier on everyone if you admitted to being brainwashed by the arithmetic cult.
I joined with this legitimate organization, you fool, because I saw their potential. The Earth Directorate is flawed, with finite reach, but the Order? Their power is limitless. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Jesus Christ. Not yet.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
We all want the same thing here, to stop the rifts, to save Arcadia.
You're wrestling fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the order. You just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the order from itself.
The delegates are ruining their own chance at peace. Let it run its course.
Negotiations are shaky, it's true. But if either side is desperate enough, they'll make an appeal too good to turn down. The deaths of their envoys would sour that. If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once. You understand the need to be thorough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Jesus Christ. Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I believe in redemption.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way.
That's right.
No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down.
Hey.
But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Well, hey, alright. Why are you trusting me with this?
Because, whether you believe it or not, you are the picture of an Earth Directorate agent. Competent, resourceful, tenacious.
Thank you. Like all agents of the Earth Directorate, my only goal is to do the right thing.
The right thing means different things to different people. But I have to defer to your judgment in this matter. As for me, I've reached the limit of what I can do here. But you can still save us. And that cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander.
And may the Force be with you.
Wait, what in the void is that?
What the what?
not gonna hold up against that rip for long. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Like right now? Woo! Woo! Funny noise.
Follow me, quick!
Did I pick the good ending, chat? I feel like I did the good ending. Oh shit. Whoa. What? Look. Is this a ladder? I don't understand. Nope. I don't understand. Where do I go? Nope. Okay. Bitch says follow me and then completely phases out of existence.
Station's not gonna hold up against that rip for long. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Follow me, quick!
Where the hell did she go? I don't understand.
That rip's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff and puff it.
Puffity puffity. Well, I guess that's not the end of the game. I guess we gotta close.
This is an
the
urgent
Oblivion
message for all
gates.
Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
I like the sound of that.
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything else?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Okay. Any chance we can get help from the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Hey, alright.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
The modulator from Praetor first.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Tell me what it says.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Okay then. What a mouthful that bitch is, huh? Well, that was super fun. I'm actually really looking forward to playing more Outer Worlds in a couple few days. But man, the sleepiness, it takes hold of me. Y'all be good out there, my dudes.
I'll be back.
Make sure you stay fit, stay sexy. You gotta eat the good foods and brush your teeth, drink your water, get your exercise. More games soon, just not tonight. Sleepy.